Hi and welcome. This is Mark Michelot from Building Aspirations, where we help small businesses grow with effective marketing and sales systems. We give a lot of workshops, and there's a common question that pops up again and again in these workshops, and I've given this answer to many people, and I thought, you know what, why not just share it in the form of a video? And the whole idea is, should I compete on price? Should I discount my price? What type of discount should I give? Well, I don't think you should do that. I think that's the wrong strategy. I don't think you should compete on price. And let me give you 5 strategies, 5 tips on how to not compete on price. Tip number 1, compete on value. Always compete on value. If someone wants a discount, emphasize how you're super quality. Emphasize how you're best case. Emphasize how you're experienced. Emphasize it again and again what your core competency is. Why you're great, why your products are great. Constantly and consistently emphasize value. Yeah, some people are still always going to be focused on the cheapest price. But if you can point out that you're providing additional value and you're sticking to your price, most people will find that's perfectly okay. And if you still don't win the business from the person that just wants the lowest price, well, that's okay. Because you know what? When they come back to do business with you again, guess what? They're going to want another discount. They're going to want the lower price again and again and again. So, tip number 1, focus on value. Tip number 2, now, research the ranges. And what I mean by that is that you can't just make up a price. Yeah, it's your business, it's your product and services, but the prices are really determined by the market. And you can't be too far off of the range. Can you charge 10% more, 20% more, 50% more? Okay. Can you charge 10 times as much? Okay, probably not, unless there's something extraordinarily valuable about your product or service. Back to the whole idea of value. So you have to do a little bit of market research to know what's viable. And that leads to tip number 3, the whole idea of knowing your competition. And that's going to come from the research. What does your competition charge? And why do they charge that? If you're charging more, you have to be able to explain why you're better. And if they're charging less than you, you can see that as an opportunity to exploit. Well, we charge 10% more, but we provide you 50% more value. And when people are comparison shopping, they'll compare A to B. And you have to know your competition. Well, A does it this way, we do it this way, and it's so much better. So knowing your competition is tip number 3. Tip number 4, you need to match the market. Now what I mean by match the market, you probably can't sell luxury yachts to teenagers. And you probably can't sell teenage fashion to 60-year-old retirees. You need to match your products and services to the market. And not only the demographics and the psychographics of the market, but their ability and willingness to pay. Some markets have greater discretionary funds than others. And if you're selling a product that requires significant discretionary spending, you need to be in line with that. If you're selling a business-oriented product, you have to know what the typical business typically spends on this type of product or service. You need to match the market. And finally is a discount strategy. Now, I'm not saying that you should never discount your products and services. If you don't want to ever provide a discount, that's certainly acceptable. But if and when you do, you need to do it strategically, not defensively. Oh, they asked for a discount, or oh, my competition just lowered their price, so I need to lower it as well. If you have a discount, you need to do it strategically. Maybe you are introducing a new product, so you start with a discount. Or maybe you provide discounts to a specific class of people. Or maybe there's a specific thing that's seasonal about your business. Maybe Tuesday night is discount night in your restaurant because it's a little bit slower. Or maybe seniors get discounts on their car services because you want to help out seniors. So if and when you do discount your products and services, do so strategically, not in a reactionary fashion. So I want you to constantly and consistently be paid what you're worth. The products and services you provide to the marketplace are of value, and you need a reasonable profit for a reasonable product and service that you provide them. So follow these 5 tips. Number 1, always focus on competing on value, not competing on price. Number 2, research what the market can bear. Know what the ranges are for the products and services that you sell. Number 3, know your competition. What's your competition's pricing strategy, and why is yours a little bit different? Be able to explain why. Number 4, match to the market. Know what your market is willing to spend and target that. And then finally, if you do have discounts, discount strategically. This is Mark Michalaj from Building Aspirations, encouraging you not to focus on discounting your prices in your business. I want you to earn. I want you to grow your profits. We want you to grow your revenue. And we constantly and consistently provide you information in the form of marketing and sales systems to help you do just that. This is Mark Michalaj from Building Aspirations. Thanks for listening. And if you like this video, we would love for you to subscribe to, 1, the YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button. Or subscribe, well, not or, and. We would love for you to connect with us on our email newsletter as well. Just click the subscribe link in the box just below this video. This is Mark Michalaj from Building Aspirations. Thanks for listening.